more than anything else, Charlie wanted to be known for his faith.
When you're on campus, do you ever feel unsafe when it gets to this amount of numbers? Has there ever been any scare?
Well, we have great security. There was one time when Candace and I were eating breakfast in Philadelphia. It went very viral. This is well known. And about 50 Antifa came up to us while we were eating breakfast at 6 a.m. They were up all night in an anti-cop protest a couple blocks away. They noticed us, stormed the restaurant. People can look it up. That'll be 6 years ago, actually, in July. And so that was probably the closest that I've ever felt. We get death threats all the time. You know, they come, they send stuff to our homes and all that. And yeah, that's just par for the course. I mean, if you are not getting active death threats, you're not really doing much for the country.
You're not shaking things up if people are not knocking
Sorry,
on
I
your
don't mean
door.
to. I mean,
No, I know. I wanted to take
I always laugh when people are like, "Oh my goodness, I'm a politician. I got death threats." I'm like, "Okay, get in line." Like we.
But okay, like we could make jokes
a
about
guy
this.
just got sentenced to jail. You can fact check it. Guy just got sentenced to jail for 3 or 4 years because he wanted to come and shoot up a Turning Point USA event.
Wait, how did they know before?
Well, the FBI actually did their job amazingly, and I'm very critical of the FBI. But he posted on social media, he said, "Board in this flight. XYZ, going to go to this student action summit in Tampa, Florida, and shoot them all up."
Oh, he announced it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, 17 years old when he did it, yeah. Obviously, deep-seated mental problems, but that doesn't mean he wasn't going to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think that some people may look at this video and they may say that, oh, well, he was just an attention seeker. He just liked to be out in the public and he loved to get these threats because that validated, you know, his work and what he did. And I don't think that that is the truth at all. I honestly think is that when you are on mission, and he is known for saying that, and people knew for, like, why did he work so tirelessly? A lot of his team said because he's on mission. And honestly, I think that that was the reason why he was just not afraid to lose his life, because he knew that what he was working towards was bigger than he was, and he knew the God that he served. I mean, it's clear in all of the interviews that you see out there. And I'll just throw this one last thing here, and this is a Bible reference here, is that, you know, the Apostle Paul, when he's writing to Timothy, he tells him that, hey, please continue on in the work of the gospel. Do not forsake what you've learned and what you know to be true, and that it has been confirmed by other apostles, right? So he's encouraging Timothy to not stray away from the path. And within this letter that he's writing to his son in the faith, as he calls him, he is telling him, look, follow me as I have followed Christ. I know that it's going to be hard. I know that it's going to be difficult. Look at me. I am imprisoned and I know that I'm going to die, but I guarantee you that it is worth it. Now, for Paul, sharing the gospel was more important than staying alive. And I think that for Charlie, his goal of going into colleges and changing the minds of the youth was more important to him than to lose his life, or the potential that there was out there to lose his life. I mean, this man was just on mission. He knew what God had put him on this earth to do, and that was to share the truth with as many people as possible. And I think that the most amazing thing about his content and what you see out there, if you're not familiar with him, is that he always in some way, shape, or form referenced back to God and his convictions, the way that he thought. He could defend them without the Bible, without the gospel, but they were all always rooted in the Bible.